All right. Earl and Alchemist have a new project out, which was at one point just an NFT, but now it's on streaming. Let's hear a few tracks on it out, then we'll get the Sufjan up, the Drake. We're making some momentum progression. Yeah, I mean, if you hadn't heard the news about this album being like an NFT thing, I envy you. Don't look into it. You'll be the better for it.
Focus steady and unbroken. I chief recklessly with no end. I was cream crabs in a cold wind. It wasn't easy, but we grown men. I really mean it. I'm seeing green like I bought Tris. They in the red.
Okay, not a bad tone setter. The start of the record. Vin Skully, next track.
For every problem, a sweet song, and a long time.
Big grip, get flipped, hand over fist. I remember the cold and struggling till I was sore. The step, bet, son, father, and death. I had to style a little so the killers could laugh. No matter.
I saw somebody type a whole fucking like book in chat. It was like a whole paragraph. I missed it. I wasn't even able to read it.
Hit, that's it. That shit gets sent over. I remember the cold and struggling till I was.
The fuck, like again, this is just insanity. I can't even see what the fuck you're saying. Like I'm trying to like back scroll here like a dummy. Okay. Earl's flow has always confused me as to who can listen to this and immediately tap in with this guy and his style. Always sounded so disingenuous with all his bars. Like he's trying to craft a persona out of weird, out there abstract guy to get you to buy his music. I know it's not, but it seems like his whole existence as a rapper is a marketing campaign by him, not really him as a person. I'm not really sure if I know what you're saying. Are you saying he's being inauthentic? Is he not being himself? And if he's crafting a persona, what is the persona? And what do you think his personality is instead? You don't think how he puts himself in his rap music is not how he is? I mean, like, I'm not saying Earl's music at this point, because obviously I enjoyed projects from him in the past. I'm not saying Earl's music at this point is like the most riveting rap music I've ever heard. Surely it's far from that at this, honestly. But like, he's, in my opinion, he's nothing if not, okay, I'll put it a different way. I have a hard time seeing what you're saying because Earl strikes me as the kind of person who crafting a persona for a song or for his music and so on and so forth seems like to me it would be trying too hard. And Earl reads to me as a kind of person who doesn't try too hard. He doesn't, and when I say try too hard, I'm not saying he puts no effort into what he does, but he's not going to, sort of like go above and beyond to impress you or convince you of, that he's anything more than what he is, So I don't really know what, I think there's a lot of things you can say about Earl's music. You could say that it's too low key. You could say it's apathetic. You could say it's kind of disconnected, or there's like a heavy sense of malaise to it. Yeah, sure, he's not gimmicky, but there's a lot of ways to not be not gimmicky. I just think he's not going to go out of his way to impress you or anybody and be anything other than what he is. I just kind of feel like he's being so unfiltered and being so just himself that to me, it almost, to me, and not to say this is like, a good thing or what, sort of makes his music preferable or whatever, better than any other music out there. I'm saying like, I have my issues with it, but almost for the exact opposite reasons than what you're listing here. To me, Earl's music, it almost subverts the idea of performing because he doesn't even really seem to be, in a way, kind of like performing. It's like, this is me, this is it. Like this, again, this is fucking it. Like what you see is what you fucking get. And that's all I'm going to give you. And I can't be anything else with you other than just like completely unfiltered in every conceivable way, to the point where I'm not even going to jump up and be like energetic for you, as a performer, as an artist, as a whatever. I'm just going to be at the very low key wavelength that I feel like being at because that's what I'm comfortable with, And, you could get something from that. You could not get something from that either way. Yeah, I mean, again, with Earl, generally, I see the opposite. I think he is very much not somebody who telegraphs, you know, how he's going to be and what he's going to do and da 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 da. You know, he's just kind of like existing in every moment that you see him, you know, and that's like pretty much him. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that, I guess. All right, we'll try one more, and then we'll get into a little Sufjan. But sorry for doing a bit of a mid debate. Okay, I've read the paragraph. I've read the paragraph. You don't need to keep typing the paragraph. I've read it. And I don't know if like you know, it's some kind of fucking copy pasta or some shit like that. You know, he's still going because you guys are still fucking going. Stop posting the I've read it. I've seen it. Okay. Yeah, maybe it is some kind of copy pasta. Either way, yeah, it's pasta now. But I've read it. I've seen it. I've responded. You don't need to keep saying it.
Hold your head, cover your face, so disease does. My heavy head I carry home every day. And know that I know she dismayed with the choice 27 braids falling over my face. My whole take on baggage just ain't the same. Pushing.
Okay, another okay vibe, but super short, kind of brief. It's hard to glean a lot from it, but let's see what I think when I review it soon.